shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Dark men house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown things with a haunting sound. Empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. Fueled by the fight.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to O.C.S.T, Bigfoot and stuff. Oh.
Okay, yeah, no.
How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, we've got...
Hey, Sharon with 2 R's.
Yeah, we had LIB in the house, Long Island Bigfoot. We got Jim's camera at dawn. How you doing, Jim? You got Katrina. How you doing, Katrina? Good to see you. Sharon Guy, great to see you.
Cooking and tired.
Yeah.
I understand that. 100%. Totally. 100%.
Sharon with 2 R's. Good to see you.
So we tried to do something a little bit different with our stuff back there.
Yeah, we've got
I don't know.
an overhead light.
Hey, Terry.
Gonna figure out the lighting a little bit better. Hey, Terry, how you doing? But yeah, tonight's open mic night. So if anybody wants to hop up and onto the screen and talk, you're more than welcome. I'll put the invite up on
the link in the chat. Woo-woo! Because we have no idea what we're doing tonight. None. He looks at me and goes, what do you want to talk about? I don't know.
Yeah, so
come hang out with us.
Just open mic night. Talk about anything except politics.
And religion. Hey, Michael Haywood.
Michael
How's
Haywood.
it going? Welcome in. Happy to see you, buddy. Michael Haywood can come up here and talk about fishing. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll talk about fishing. Even though I haven't done it in over 30 years, but It's one of my favorite things to do. I have plenty of fishing stories.
My goodness. It feels like I'm way over here. I don't know. We're trying something different, guys. Just stick with us. Bear with us or whatever.
How's that?
Is that better? Can you see me better? Any Bigfoot in Arkansas? Terry wants to know.
Any Bigfoot in Arkansas? Yeah, there's been a lot of reports of Bigfoot in Arkansas. We're one state over in Oklahoma, but we did go down to Tallahena, Oklahoma, in November last year. We were about 12 miles from Arkansas. My family originates from Arkansas, so I never heard any Bigfoot stories from them, but it's one thing that my grandpa didn't talk about. I'm sure he saw stuff like that because he was out in the woods, but when I was little, my childhood was a little sheltered up until I got near my teens, and then it was
Then it was all hell breaks loose for Milam Boy.
yeah.
No, I'm just teasing.
I learned about aliens. I learned about creatures in the night, but didn't really learn anything about Bigfoot till I got into it myself a little bit here and there, but not till I was like.
Where in Arkansas? Sorry, I'm reading chat and helping answer questions.
Terry, my family originates from the Ozarks. If you know where Bear Mountain is, that's my kin.
Are you from Arkansas, Terry? I'm just asking since you're asking about Arkansas. we want to get over there and do some investigating, and eventually, after some things calm down, and
try to set it up with my cousins out that way
after all the doctoring gets done.
Yeah.
Hey, Shane, is it Shane or Sean? Shane, right? Shane
Patterson.
or Sean? Okay, I'm sorry, Sean. My bad.
How you doing, man? Desark. I have a inkling of where that's at. I don't think I've ever been there, but if it's anywhere, I've been from Little Rock. Didn't venture out anywhere in the south pretty much, but went up from Texarkana and to Little Rock, and then up north to go visit cousins and my grandpa's old stomping ground, which my grandpa and grandma both grew up around Judsonia, Arkansas.
I've seen a Bigfoot track by the White River. That's
nice.
Awesome. Cool.
Nice. Yeah, the White River. My grandpa told me a little bit about that. My grandpa, his old stomping grounds, when he was little, was the Beaver Lake area. And then, of course, going into the caverns. Yeah, he...
Darn. Jim, go up to the... go in the chat. Jim said something about... Is that bear? Bear or bear?
Bear as in...
Not beer.
Not ooh.
Oh, naked bear. I get it. Sorry. I'm like, what? That went over my head, y'all.
Bear Mountain. It's in northern Arkansas, of course. I forget what county, but
Let's just Google.
Yeah.
Let's just Google.
But yeah, I have 3 sides of the family in Arkansas. Yeah, do you like my bear impression?
No, it was creepy. You better watch out. Get my bear spray.
Yeah, it'd probably scare Bigfoot.
Montgomery County.
Montgomery County, yeah.
Northwest Arkansas is where Bear Mountain is.
Yeah. Not too far from there, up in the mountains. There, I don't know if it exists anymore, but there's a 76 station, gas station, that was run by my cousins for the longest time.
Yeah, love spell check there, Sharon. I love autocorrect too.
Yeah, autocorrect is awesome.
So thanks for the plug there, Sharon. Just liking, subscribing, and stuff. And stuff. That's what it's called, and stuff.
Yeah, y'all give some love to Sharon Guy because she's one of the moderators.
She's an awesome mod.
Always doing a great job. Yeah, auto incorrect.
So Jim, I liked your live this morning.
Yeah.
I was actually trying to work and listen to you, Mr. Wilson. Haha. And so, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, y'all go back and check that out. He was paying homage to
the bot or the whatever it was.
Well, no.
Ooh, what?
The show.
Oh, yeah.
With
Tim the Toolman Taylor doing this.
Yep.
Does it do the same thing there, Jim, or is it like this? Is that better?
Yeah.
Can that be Wilson too?
Yeah, home improvement. Yeah.
Take the meat back outside.
You didn't cook it all the way, did you?
Yeah.
Colton's
barbecuing some.
That's all I got and everybody know in there.
Colton's
It's all
barbecuing.
Yeah.
Pork
Colton's
loin.
cooking tonight.
Pissing me off.
It's
So.
making him mad, but he's cooking for us
I
tonight.
haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh, wait. That's what I came here for.
But yeah, it's very interesting, Jim. You and being home improvement Wilson.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, you're welcome, Sharon.
We got any brown sugar?
I
Yeah, we
believe
got-
so.
Brown sugar.
I just need
Do you need me to get you some?
I just need a
Yeah,
tiny
Sharon.
bit.
Sharon Guy, go back and watch it. It's pretty cool.
Let's see if I can find it. But yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, the Wilson thing. That's pretty funny. It was pretty cool. Pop in on the live, and then you're like, like, where's Jim? Oh, there he is. Yeah, it helps keep things a little interesting. Little ideas like that. So, update on my resident Bigfoot that likes to hang around outside. Hasn't shown up since the last footprint I got out there. Footprint's still there. Starting to fill up with a little bit of dirt, but I got good pictures of it. Yeah, that was cold this morning for you, Jim.
That's better than
We ended up in mid 80s. It got a little hot, but got the yard work done.
Well,
We started out a little chilly this morning, but warmed right up.
I was going to say 30 degrees is not cold to sit on your front porch, but I was going to give you a hard time this morning, Jim, and I thought I better not. Because...
Well, you got to remember he's a little bit higher
elevation. I know.
Yeah.
And you also have to remember I lived in Minnesota for 21 years, so...
Yeah.
30 degrees wouldn't be too bad, I guess. But when we were talking to you this morning, Jim, it was 66 degrees outside our front door this morning. So
Yeah, Sean. We have I call it the resident Bigfoot. It's actually a mother, and there's a few juveniles. I know of at least 3. But the mother apparently is the one that followed me up from Lawton, Oklahoma. She's attached to me, so she's gonna show up pretty much where I am. But she had one baby down there in Lawton that she brought around my home, and then at least the 3 more, because the baby, by the time I moved up here, it had to have been good size, and I saw 3 more that were about my size, and she didn't have 3 that she brought around then, and that was nearly 2 years ago.
dang, she's been busy. Oh, I'm sorry.
She has brought her mate around. I saw him briefly and heard him briefly, and yeah, he's a big guy.
So Shane, I don't go outside very often. No, I'm seasoned. I don't go in my backyard very often. Let's get that. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
I'm not afraid of them. No, it's just I get really eerie feelings. Yeah.
I'm not afraid of them either. I'm aware and I would say leery to be so close to them. Even though I was on my first encounter, they were like 2 feet away from me, but that was a lucky day. Probably never have that again. But to have them want to come around, it's pretty exciting when you go outside and you see these big footprints. Even the juveniles. Let's see if I can on the camera. It's like, okay, my shoulder width. So I'm going from shoulder to shoulder. The juvenile footprints are even like that big. So you're talking.
He had a question for you.
What's that?
Do they ever hit the house and run?
They did once.
Yes, they do.
We were watching TV in the middle of the day. It was right outside, no clouds, nothing. Middle of summer, just this last summer, all of us, me, her, and the kids were in here watching TV at noon, and all of a sudden there was a boom on the back side of the trailer, and me and our son-in-law Colton go darting outside. He runs one way and I run the other and go around the back side of the house, and there's nothing there. But
I have a feeling it was standing in the tree going.
I have a feeling it probably hopped up on the roof. But
I'm so glad my roof is good.
But then again, it could have also been standing right there and we didn't see it. So,
did you get it fixed, Bubba?
Yeah, it's pretty intense. But they haven't done anything harmful. They just, that's a scare tactic. That's like, hey, I'm here, boom, boom, notice me. Here's our other resident Bigfoot. He just stuck his head in. That's Connor.
I'm Babyfoot.
Colton says he's Babyfoot.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
They actually are moles for us.
Yeah, we've been gifted 2 moles. Two little moles. The first one was squished like a pancake. on the front step. Wasn't a gift from the cats. They can't squish a mole like that. The second one may have been from the cats, except there were big teeth marks. There were big teeth marks in that mole. So similar teeth marks to when I gifted an apple
Cat goes, "Corner."
to the female one down in Lawton. She took a bite out of it and stuck it back in the tree.
Ew.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
I don't know if I saw you.
Oh,
Go back over there. Stay right here. We should be able to see you.
Yep.
What's up? Oh, wait.
This way.
There you go.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to O.C.S.T. Bigfoot and stuff.
Are you gonna take over my spot when I have to go get Cammy?
I can, yeah.
Jim
Jim's
Wade.
like, hey, what's
Yeah.
up? Peace.
So, what's up? How's it going, Jim?
Can you
Yeah.
pick up a Dell barbecue sauce on the way back?
Um,
We're not having pulled pork sandwiches till we get a Dell barbecue sauce.
I guess I can get barbecue sauce.
That's my wife. My wife.
Got
picked
any
it up.
barbecue sauce?
I need a drink.
Do we need barbecue sauce for pulled pork, guys?
Pulled pork sandwiches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need barbecue sauce because it doesn't even taste like a
Cat said hi, Connor.
Alright. How's it going? I'm mixing up a bottle of water right now. Sorry, I'm not in front of the camera.
You don't need to be in front of the
Well,
camera.
that gives me time for this.
What else are you gonna make? Mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
And I'm going to make it extra cheesy.
Not
Don't use
good.
all my cheese,
Not getting
bro.
in front of everybody though.
Huh?
Don't
I
use
would
all
eat
my
like 3
cheese.
pounds of that. Dude, there's this mac and cheese my dad makes, dude. She uses like
Yeah,
queso
we
stuff.
won't be able to eat in front of everybody because that's not right. That's not nice.
No.
But we'll have
Sorry,
it.
y'all. I said, oh, we got something to show 'em.
She called you a butthead.
Who?
Cat.
Cat.
Oh,
Hey. Bye-bye.
I'm sorry.
False heck, Bob.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Gotta introduce y'all to a new member of the family.
Don't you call it what he just calls it, or I'm
his name's
leaving.
Bob.
His name's Bob.
Bob Haley.
Hello, I am Bob.
False heck, Bobby.
The orange T-shirt looks like a bear back in the low line.
What about Bob? Yeah, he just showed up today.
Hello, Country Road Cryptids. How are you tonight?
Picture of Cryptids, good to see you.
Southeast Oklahoma. Bigfoot's outside the house too.
Awesome.
I'm Jennifer. Nice to find y'all. Needing to learn. Cool.
Yeah, Jennifer, this is the best way to learn is you get with other cryptid researchers, and we all have different opinions on just about everything, but sharing encounters and ideas and just talking about the cryptids is the best way to learn. I've learned a lot from my fellow researchers, made great friends with other fellow researchers, and it's just if you're wanting to learn, get to know more researchers, go go Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. There's a lot out there. Just let me warn you now. Follow your heart. If anyone tries to tell you that what you do is wrong, your way of research is wrong, but you've been getting results, stick with what you're doing. If you're getting results, if you're not getting results, then you go and talk to other researchers, find out what they do, find out what works for them, and try doing what they do. If it doesn't work, then try something else. But just be
Okay.
careful.
Sorry.
Just be careful, because there are some fakes out there that will just I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah,
but-
be nice. I was gonna say, if you don't succeed, try again.
yeah, and
Just like the normal
like
saying.
Jim's camera at dawn says, come on here, and then there's Mogi on Monster. He has him and Stevie B have a show every Tuesday and Thursday nights, and there's quite a few Bigfoot people, that enthusiasts, and some researchers that'll come on there. We go on there. Jim goes on there.
LIB does
yeah.
too.
LIB, Long Island Bigfoot. Watch his stuff, because he's got some good stuff.
And he's actually going to be coming out with some more interesting things too.
You know,
He dropped it today or last night.
Jim doesn't necessarily look for Bigfoot, but he goes out in the mountains. He hikes mountains. He hikes trails.
He's got beautiful pictures of mountains and waterfalls, and I love them. Sorry.
Yeah. This is moved here from California, property with Bigfoots on it. That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I lived in California for a year when I was younger, and I never saw Bigfoot. You would think, being in the California mountains, I would have saw a Bigfoot, but no, I didn't see him until I moved to Oklahoma. So,
Well, again, Jennifer, welcome to O.C.S.T. Bigfoot and stuff. We're glad to have you here. If you have any questions, don't be afraid. This is a non-judgment show, and it's for entertainment purposes only.
And if you wanna come up and share some of your experiences, you're more than welcome. I can put the link. If not, you can stay in the chat. And talk to everybody in the chat, because we have great subscribers. We know each and every single one.
Not personally, but we seem like we know everybody.
Yeah,
personally.
well, we've talked to them for quite a long time, and I consider them my friends.
Family.
And family, yes, of course. And yeah, Sharon Guy, LIB is very helpful. He's helped us out. Like this StreamYard that we're on, he's allowing us to use his StreamYard so that I can put the watermark
our stuff
up here and have a little bit more professional. So he's a great guy. He's a good friend. Good friend to have.
Ooh.
And he doesn't judge. He tells you like it is.
Sorry, y'all.
He tells his opinion. He'll tell you whether he believes it or not. But great guy. Just like everybody in the chat right now. Great people. Everybody gets along. Everybody likes to talk about their days.
I think I'm going to go ahead and get Cammie.
Okay, please do.
She's starting to stack chairs, she said.
Oh yeah.
So,
Okay.
don't know if CJ's going to come in and hang out, but
Yeah.
I'm going to go and grab Cammie.
They're watching there. I can keep that company.
Oh, that's fine.
Let's see. I'm a disabled veteran
Thank you
from
for your service.
California.
You think
Yeah,
they'll
thank
let
you
those
for your
fireworks
service,
out?
A
Sean.
what?
Moved to Georgia for mental peace on a couple
Arrows?
forest acres.
Yeah.
Big change
Ooh,
with
somebody's popped
interactions.
in our
I
chat.
live in the city. That's awesome. What?
You think they're gonna let those dire wolves out?
Direwolves?
Bro, that dire wolves thing's got stuck in my head right now.
Hold on.
What are you talking
Why
about?
aren't we getting the other picture to come up? Hold on.
Who? Who's in there?
There he is. There's Mr. Wilson.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
See you later, Jim. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm going to keep Harold company while you're gone.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Finish the minutes. That's what I was, Mr. Wilson.
Face the
No,
Ace. Good
it's-
to see you.
It's Tim the Tool Man.
Hey,
No, I was thinking of the show, Mr. Wilson. Okay, finish the minutes.
and like I say, Harold, I'm short. So, this is kind of a fun thing with that.
No, you're not that short.
Oh, the tallest I ever was 5'7", and we were talking to several people in the family that's older than me, and people who used to be taller than me are now a couple of inches shorter. So I started thinking maybe I should check that information, and no, I'm not 5'7" anymore. I'm 5'6.5".
Oh yeah.
But that half is important.
Believe it or not, I haven't shrunk yet. I'm still 5'8.5".
Yeah, but you're quite a bit younger than I am.
Yeah, still I'm like 52, so I should start shrinking. But
I got 16 years on you.
yeah, well, you look good for being 16 years older than me.
We get
Yeah, that was just fun. When Connor was walking, I guess it's a hallway behind you. That orange shirt in the low light, it looked like he was bareback. And like, Connor's putting on a show. What's going on? Is he pretending? Is he pretending he's Sasquatched and shaved his back? What's going on?
You don't have to pretend.
It's like all the hair up here has moved. It's migrated down. It didn't want to be on top. It wants to be, back up.
Yeah. Country Road Cryptid sub to LIB. Cool. Yeah. Go check his stuff out when you get a chance. But yeah, join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays on WTF. It's Jim, what's it? It's
9:00 Eastern, 8:00 Central, and it's WTF Mogollon Monster, and the WTF stands for Why the Fascination.
Yeah. Sharon, you can't see his face because he's supposed to be Mr. Wilson from what show?
Home Improvement.
Yep.
And like Wilson, I have a way of getting around standing up.
I was thinking of Mr. Wilson off the Genesis.
I figured why not lean into it. When we were doing the live earlier this week, and Moggs came in, we were checking out Nightbot and getting it set up, and I sometime during the process I noticed the photos back here. I couldn't quite see them all, so I moved the camera up a little bit. And he said, "Oh, Wilson." And it's like everything clicked at that point. It's like, yeah, I'm leaning into this joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go with it.
Yeah, so it looks like I have Angel on my shoulder.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Angel, Nephilim. Yeah, sure.
Maybe not the correct one if it's Nephilim, but hey.
Yeah. That's why I did Angel.
So, how far does CRJ have to drive to pick up the girl?
It's about 3 miles. Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
Then they gotta stop by the store.
It's 3.1 miles exactly.
Yeah, we don't live too far out of
I,
town. Far enough.
3 miles is nothing. Yeah, if I have to go to the store, it's a minimum 5 miles minimum.
Minimum.
And, depending on which store.
Well,
And if I need to get anything from a major store, it's 30 miles.
Yeah.
my dad lives.
That's why I mentioned the temperature in Martinsville. I can be in Martinsville, Virginia in about 10, 15 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Except on race day. Never go to Martinsville on race day.
No.
Very bad idea. No.
Yeah.
Martinsville is a very small town and the traffic is outrageous.
That's like traveling through Irving, Texas. You don't want to go there on race day, and you don't want to go there on football game day because you ain't getting nowhere.
They put a 4-lane interstate within a mile of the racetrack, but you've got to leave the interstate and get on kind of like a 4-lane through town highway, and it is a royal mess. I mean, royal mess.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine so. Here though, we live probably 20 some miles north of Oklahoma City. Well, you have Oklahoma City and you have Edmond, right? Well, the highway that we live off of, it doesn't matter day or night. It's bad. So, I like driving off of the country roads because there's no congestion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another plus to me only showing half the face. O.C.S.T is less likely to lose subscribers. So there's benefits all around. I mean, major benefits.
Yeah, Colton said earlier he was like, wait, Mr. Wilson of
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. Yeah, I keep forgetting it.
Yep.
But he goes, Mr. Wilson of Home Improvement. He's like, I thought he was like Mr. Wilson of Dennis the Menace.
Oh. Ouch.
He said he wasn't trying to roast you.
It's hard for me to remember Home Improvement also because I always refer to it as tool time.
Yeah. LIB's in the house. What's up?
Mike, good to see you, buddy. LIB, I mean.
Yeah. Always good to see you, Mike.
I'll have to soak some clothes in deep and travel up to New York and trounce around the woods with Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to go up there and do some squatching with Mike.
I want to go to some of the waterfalls up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some of the waterfalls are really nice. I mean, I still have waterfalls here to video, but, I'm always looking for new waterfalls for me to see for the first time.
Hey, brother.
All right. I posted the link in the chat. Anybody wants to come up and join us, go join me and Jim, you're
I was
more
going
than
to
welcome.
surprise you with something, but
And I prove it that this coming up here is easy. I mean, if a little old mountain man can do it, anybody can.
hi, Jim.
Right, Connor? Yo, man, what up?
What up, Jim? How's it going?
I'll do a nerdy sign. I go, what it is.
Live long and prosper, Jim.
Well, it looks like I'm going to do half of that. I'm going to live pretty long. I don't know about prosper, but I haven't checked my lottery ticket. Oh man,
Well, I'll
lottery
check them
ticket.
lottery
The
tickets if I
mega
need.
the Mega Millions went from $2 a ticket to $5 a ticket.
5.
It's crazy.
That's
$5
extortion.
for it. Yeah.
That's extortion.
I remember when they went from $1 a ticket to $2 a ticket, and that was bad. But $2 a ticket to $5, that's ugh.
What it do, LIB?
Connor the Legend.
That's Mike's name for me, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
For a long time, Connor, you were not on camera, so I guess that's why they called you the Legend.
Well, yeah, and when they went on their trip to Talahina, I was thinking of, did we have the show at that time or did we not?
I don't remember. Oh, Colton says there's something outside whistling.
I can hear it through the door. That's why I just started running this way. It tripped me out.
Oh.
Hey,
I don't know. I just got this eerie feeling something was just watching me, and I just ran this way.
anybody want to take their phone outside and take a risk?
No, I'm good.
Uh,
I'm good. I don't need to go hunt down and
link
No,
link
no,
link
don't.
up link
Don't
up
whistle.
before you go out so we can see what you see.
Don't whistle back at
He
it.
said, "Link up before you go out so we can see what you see."
Oh, yeah.
Connor is the future. He's the most important man in the game. Mike.
CRJ says there must be a fire.
Oh, fire truck.
Oh yeah.
Mom said it's a fire truck, sir.
She now just getting into Crescent?
Must be. I don't know.
You go.
Yeah, that's a fire truck.
Yep.
That's a fire truck. I can hear it now. Oh, Kat says,
Yeah.
Connor, you stay. I'm like,
You go check on Bubs.
well, yeah, I will just here in just a second.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, Jim. I got to go check on Bear.
No problem.
Damn, I really did.
I'm mostly here.
Bear likes to chew things.
Yeah, he likes to chew. So he has to get babysit. What?
He uncovered himself. I had him covered up.
He don't like to be covered up. I thought they actually were showing up here, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the fire department was here because I thought we might have been in a burn ban.
Oh.
I didn't realize that. So I got done cooking.
Uh-oh.
Well, I hope the fire's nothing too serious.
Yeah, I hope not, because this area has gotten rain, but we're still in a drought, and it's pretty dry. So, Chrissy says she's safe at the restaurant.
Woo!
Good.
That's good. Oh,
I'm sure we'll find out from her when she gets back.
oh yeah.
She said, "There goes the other fire truck."
Might be an accident. Who knows?
It might be, yeah. There could be a really bad car accident.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. It might be
Yeah.
going to the Pac West. Pac West.
We had an ambulance less than half a mile from the hospital in Winston, and a car across the medium, and I think if I got the details correctly, that a car across the medium and hit the ambulance head on.
Oof.
Wow.
Sounds like that truck that I showed you earlier, that car hitting it.
Yeah.
Similar.
LIB says I might be going to the Pac West for something with the History Channel on more after the phone interview. That's awesome, LIB.
You can still on the History
That's
Channel?
Mike,
that's
good
awesome.
luck.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
we hope you make it if it's something that's beneficial.
Oh, LIB
Yeah.
doing the. Isn't he from Oklahoma?
No, he's
No.
from Long Island.
He's a Long Island guy.
Yeah, he's Long Island, New York.
Jeez, he's far.
Yeah, I know. He needs to come down to Oklahoma so he can meet Connor the Legend in
No.
person
And then we need to go
up there.
to Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could go to that way.
I need to make a
I
trip
know.
up that way. That's on my bucket list because my dad went there back in the 1950s. He traveled all through there, ended up going to Yankee Stadium,
Old Yankee Stadium.
Yeah. and he rode the subway. He rode the subway all the way to Rhode Island and back. He was 16 years old, riding the subway by himself. Yeah.
That's a nice beard you got going on there, Jim.
Hey, what can I say? The sides come off when the permanent warm weather gets here.
Yeah, I've never been to any baseball stadium outside of Target Center, so I've been outside of Target Center. I've never been inside it.
Yeah.
On my way down here from Minnesota, I traveled through Minneapolis.
Yeah, I haven't been to any major baseball stadium. I've gone to a few minor league stadiums, but
Yeah,
I'd love to go to Dodgers Stadium.
that'd be kind of cool.
My
No,
ultimate,
the real will.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
my ultimate dream would be to go to a Dallas Cowboys game and then take a flight and go out to California and go to an Angels game.
Why did you say the Angels?
Because I like the Angels.
You know how I feel about the Angels, right?
Lifetime fan right here.
And I'm a lifetime Minnesota Twins fan. Go Twinkies.
Ooh. That's okay. They had Kirby Puckett,
Yeah.
Dave Winfield, so
Yeah.
that's cool.
Mom said, boys, no fighting. We ain't fighting. Shoot. I want to see fighting hoofda. Oh, my.
No fighting.
No.
Family love here.
Yep. Family love. Yes, Kirby was the best. Yes, he was. So was Jackie Robinson. He don't get enough credit.
Yeah, he didn't get enough credit at all.
Yeah.
But my favorite Angel of all time was Jim Abbott, pitcher. I don't know if you know anything about that Jim, but Jim Abbott, he was he's been the only pro baseball player to be a pitcher and have he was right-handed, and on his other hand was malformed because he was born with a stub.
Right.
So when he pitched, he rested his glove on this arm, on this, and then held it close to his chest, and then he'd pitch, and as soon as he would pitch, he would flip the glove over onto his onto his pitching hand so that he could ground the ball. And he was really good at it. So he was one of my heroes growing up.
I have seen that. I could not have ever told you who it was.
Yeah, it was Jim Abbott. He was a good player for the Angels. Long time player too.
He's in the National Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, National Baseball Hall of Famer. Yeah.
Since I've got video proof that I'm in pretty good health, people can watch me hike up mountains. I don't mind telling this so much because I really don't want people to get the wrong impression and think that I'm feeble or anything. But, as a child, I was really sick and not able to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
And once I got to where I was able to do stuff, I didn't really enjoy watching other people have fun. I wanted to go and do it myself.
Yeah.
So I've never been much of a fan of watching sports. When I played basketball, I would watch basketball in order to pick up, tricks and tips and whatnot. But most of the time, I like participating.
A lot of headache.
Yes. I like playing baseball more than I like watching it. I wanted to be a professional baseball player, and I ended up injuring my shoulder playing basketball. So, yeah.
Of all things.
Yeah, ended those dreams because I snapped the ligament in my shoulder, and I didn't want to be a pitcher, so my thing was fielding and batting. So
yeah,
and running bases. I love to run, so
running bases. Hear the crack of the bat. Just
I actually was told by an Astros scout that I needed to go try out.
That's
And
why
then-
you live down in Texas.
And then about a month later, I injured my shoulder.
ouch.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy was the same guy that recruited Craig Biggio and Bagwell to the Astros. He said I reminded him of a mixture of the two. So I'm like, yeah. But things happen, and it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, man.
Still doesn't
That's
mean
the thing is, you try. Like we were telling LIB, try.
Yep.
Try. And life is all about trial and error. You won't know if you don't try.
And this is not a rehearsal. This is it.
You're right.
Yep. Yeah, if you really feel passionate about something, go for it.
It was just like
Some guy from Wilmington, North Carolina, you guys may or may not have heard of. He always said, if you expect to double your successes, you will double your failure. So don't be afraid to fail. Michael Jordan or something like that.
And Michael Jordan, yep. He is from Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yep.
And now he resides in Hollywood, California? Or he may have a house up in North Carolina. I don't remember.
Yeah.
He owned the Charlotte team for a while.
Yep.
I think he invested himself with that team.
Yep. He also owns a NASCAR a racing company called 2311 with Danny Hamlin.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He definitely has the competitive spirit. Dean Smith did a great job developing him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, great job.
Yep.
I'm not a UNC fan, but Dean Smith is probably one of my all-time favorite coaches because he did so much. He did not go for the money. He could have been paid way more than what he got paid. And there's not too many coaches who can say that the league changed the rules because of the way you played the game.
Right.
I mean, he's pretty much responsible for the shot clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Savagely, good to see you.
This is very
It's good to
busy.
see everybody out in chat.
Must be a baseball game going on. There must be a baseball game or a softball game going on.
Yeah, probably.
If I know, it's about that time for high school baseball and softball to start. So that's the only explanation I could have for it being really busy in Crescent right now.
Yeah. Everybody check out the thumbs up button. Leave a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, everybody.
Hit that like button, knuckleheads.
And if you want to hit it more than once, just make sure you hit it an odd number of times. An even number don't count.
Even number doesn't count. I saw Sharon guys saying, "Whoops, sorry, Sharon."
Yeah. Hit that like button. Leave a comment after the show. Share the live if you feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
If you feel the need to do so.
And you know, if somebody's got a story to tell, come on up. I don't have to talk. All I did was prove that anybody can do this. If the little old mountain man can get up here, anybody can.
And if the big giant man can get up here,
Yep.
anybody can.
So we got both ends of the spectrum covered, and everybody else is in between. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Here comes Cammy. Oh, Cammy's off work.
Yep.
Yay! My sister's off work.
The town will starve for the rest of the night.
No.
I know exactly what she'd say. She'd be like,
I bet you do.
"Oh well, it sucks to be them."
Cammy's off work. Oh well, sucks to be you. No, she wouldn't say that.
They should have came in earlier.
Yep, that's exactly what she'd say. They should have came in earlier.
So what goodies did she bring home to you guys?
Oh, she ain't here yet.
She ain't here yet. She just got out of work. She's heading towards the van, I believe. So, Mom should be home here in a little bit.
Yep.
So.
She did get her husband a lawn mowing gig, so
Yeah.
that's all
And
good.
her brother.
Yep.
Stop talking about me.
Yeah.
Cammy.
She talks about us. I'd bet money on that. So, turnabout fair.
Turnabouts are fair play. Yeah.
I can hear her now. Mom, why do you let that old mountain man up there?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to.
I'm a sweetheart.
Yeah, that's from Cammy. I'm a sweetheart.
Yeah. Sure. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, she is a sweetheart.
All right, let's see.
Some
Get
days.
that link up here again.
Come on,
She must have
everybody.
her mom's phone.
Yeah,
She must have her mom's phone in her hand.
Yeah, because mom's
driving, so
Mom's
yep.
driving. Yeah.
Anybody want to pop up here and join us? The link's in the chat.
Links. Right
Remember, you don't
over
have to show your face.
there.
You don't have to show your face. You can turn the camera off. Just
You
like
can
that.
push the button like that.
Yeah.
if you want to stay
Lurking?
somewhat anonymous, just turn the camera off.
Stay lurking in the chat. I mean, that's what I do most of the time when I go on Mogs and SteveB. I just lurk in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't mind you lurking in the chat. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, we're
Even
glad.
if you don't pop up,
Yep.
we're glad you're in the chat and
Mhm.
joining us.
Enjoying the laughs and the
Yeah.
stories, man. Yeah.
Episode 18.
Episode 18.
Oh, speaking of episode, when is it? Next week or the week after will be my two-year anniversary since my first post on YouTube.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
Awesome.
2
Congratulations.
years. And probably sometime before the end of the month, I will have done my 500th video.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yay. Round of
Yeah.
applause in the comments for Jim.
Awesome. That's awesome. I think I'm up to what, maybe 83 videos or something like that. But
Yeah.
yeah.
There's some videos, for y'all that didn't know, or if you didn't see the video, I've done voiceover work for this guy right here.
Yeah. And there'll be more to come.
Oh yeah. And trust me, they tried to get me to do the voices, and I said, I don't think YouTube would like me doing that because of copyright claims.
Believe me, y'all, he's a very good impressionist. He can do
Really?
quite a bit of voices.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing. This voice is my only voice. Can't sing. Can't change the accent. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon is
Wonderful.
this is the best way to explain Sharon. She was in live chat and she had to go do something. It was work related, and she apologized for having to go to work. That's just Sharon. You know what I'm saying?
That's Sharon.
She's
Yeah.
a wonderful person.
Yeah.
Let's hear you do Harold. Oh.
Yeah, let's hear you do an impression of me.
Hello. This
So
is
what's some of the voices you could do,
welcome to
Connor?
O.C.S.T. Bigfoot and stuff.
Yeah, gonna have to work on that one a little bit.
Yeah, I just need to get a little more gravel.
Connor, what other voices do you do?
Well, I do Shaggy and Scooby-Doo from Scooby-Doo.
Excellent.
Chewbacca from Star Wars. I do C-3PO from Star Wars. Captain Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. I do Smeagol / Gollum from Lord of the Rings. Smattering of others.
I would like to hear C-3PO do a lead-in for O.C.S.T.
Okay.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Right.
Hello, I am C-3PO, Human Cyborg Relations, and welcome to O.C.S.T. Bigfoot and stuff.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you got to hear him do Robin Williams.
Hello,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that I can do voices, and I don't post anything. I do have TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, all the social medias that are out there, but I don't post any shorts videos of me doing voices just because of the copyright claims that I know would be coming my way. I'd probably get a cease and desist from Warner Brothers. I'd probably get a cease and desist from Disney.
Michael Haywood says, when
Michael-
I sing, it sounds like alfalfa on the Little Rascals.
Oh no!
Michael Haywood, if I sounded like alfalfa, that would be a huge improvement.
Sharon Guy says, Connor, you sound good.
Thanks, Sharon. I appreciate that. Being a vocal chameleon is not as easy as it looks.
Sharon Guy says, Michael, hit that link. I want to hear that tune.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Oh
I like singing, but I got to be on stage with a mic, and
yeah.
yeah.
Same here.
I've been told I'm actually a pretty good singer, but every singer hates their own voice.
Yeah. I hate my own voice too, trust me.
That's all. Nobody likes their own picture. Nobody likes their own voice.
Yeah.
I can't put everybody through agony.
Like I tell everybody, I save my singing voice for when there's a fire. I start singing and the building empties quicker.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oof.
Hey, at least I know what I know my limitations. Let's put it that way.
Yes, sir.
And I'm making lemonade out of that lemon.
Yeah. Can't make lemonade without lemons.
Nope.
Especially Brazilian lemonade. I've heard that's really good.
Yeah. Without mentioning names, I used to be a karaoke host back in the day. And you have that experience of hearing different people sing night after night after night. And I had one person come in night after night after night, and they sang the same song every single time they got up, and they got up about 4 or 5 times. And it was like,
What was the song?
it was Strawberry Wine.
By Dina Carter.
And it was a man singing the song. You couldn't really tell. You couldn't really tell if it was a man or a woman, because it really didn't matter, because it was
Gone.
Yeah. Mhm.
No, sir.
yeah. I thought he was the worst singer of all time until one evening. I wasn't hosting, I was at a friend's karaoke, and this lady shows up and she's bragging about how good she could sing and she can't wait to get up there. And then she gets up there and she sounds like that guy,
Oh God.
but higher pitched. And it was like, and everybody in the audience was like, make her stop.
Cut the mic or something.
That was an episode of Gomer Pyle USMC,
Oh.
where one of the real good looking girlfriends, all the guys was telling her how great she could sing, but Gomer was telling her she sounded terrible, get a different job. And all the guys were blinded to what they were hearing. It was not a pretty sight,
Yeah.
but it made for a good comedy.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. They both liked how each other sounded. So
I wonder why.
they put in duets.
I would be like, I'm just gonna pull this.
Yeah.
Stereo bad.
My buddy was like, should I end the show?
Yes.
Accidentally pull the plug.
Yeah, I was be like, I'm just,
Well, that's when you take that volume and
No,
The music goes up, the voice goes down.
pull this.
yeah.
Let me pull the aux cord.
You know, it's not good to make fun of people, but it's just as a karaoke host, it's like you hear it all. You see it all, you hear it all.
That's why I can never do karaoke. I would never host karaoke.
Yeah, you got to have a certain attitude. I mean, you know, certain personality.
Yeah, I had a blast doing it for the longest time, but then I got burnt out, and the singers kind of were responsible for that because it was, you know, competing, getting on stage. Like, how come you're not putting me up yet? How come you're putting that person up before me? And I'm like,
Don't want to hear it.
yeah.
You'll get put up when
Yeah.
your name is called.
A buddy of mine did it for approximately 40 years. Karaoke.
One of
the
things I used to do is to pay for my camera equipment. I would photograph weddings, and it got to the point where at one time I was having to sit down and do the numbers. Should I photograph weddings or stay, you know, in business that I was doing, you know, during the week? And just as I was thinking that, I had this wedding that was not enjoyable. And it's like, I don't want this to be the source of my income. I want to maintain photography as a fun item. So the decision was made, and the rest is history.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, I get told, I would be told by everybody all the time, they're like, why don't you go to Nashville? I'm like, are you paying?
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I get told every time that I should have been on America's Got Talent or American Idol. I'm like, are you paying? I mean, I'm like, come on now.
Tell these people, you know how much it costs to just go to Nashville. First of all, that place isn't cheap.
It's just like New York. It's not cheap.
Sharon knows the B side to that song. That's hilarious.
That's awesome, actually. There's not a lot of people that know B sides of songs,
right?
And I think that's awesome.
I don't think I know the B side of. I don't think I know the B side of any 45 I own.
I used to know that the old 45s. Yeah. Don't have them no more. So
I've got a stack of them in my. Are you ready for this? Don't be drinking when I tell you this because it'll spew everywhere. I've got my stack of 45s in my Star Wars record holder.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. I like that. Star Wars record
From the original Star Wars.
Wow. Okay, so the original trilogies. Nice.
Yeah. I've had this since the 70s.
Yeah, because that's when the original trilogy came out. In the 70s. That's awesome.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Yeah. Hey, Melissa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Thanks for the compliment, but yeah.
Is that oh. Hi.
But
nice to meet you.
Yeah, I tried doing like karaoke contests. And, not for me.
The modern
stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to compete.
Amen.
I don't want to compete against somebody. You know. Of course, I'm up there in age now, but that would be another strike against me. But
Yeah.
But the thing is, uh, music is very subjective. I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah,
it's very subjective. I've heard some stuff that makes my ears hurt that other people are just gaga over. I mean, it whatever.
yeah,
And today's music is lacking at best.
yeah. My my uncle, he he was married to my aunt, who was my dad's sister, and he was a record distributor for Sun Records, and he personally knew Elvis, Johnny Cash, all those guys back then. You know, the Louisiana Hayride days.
Yep.
Yeah, he hung out with those guys, and he was distributing their records. Well, he had hundreds upon hundreds of 45s, right? Mostly Elvis and Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Of their famous 45s, you know, and
Yeah.
they all got burned up in a house fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
The first 45 I ever purchased is the only 45 I do not have today. And I did not know at the time. I was probably about 12. And I left the record sitting on the windowsill. And the
Oh.
sun shined in on it, and it was just one big wave.
One big.
And that's the only 45 I've ever purchased that I do not still have to this day.
Yeah.
And all my records are pretty much in original condition, except for the Eagles album, On the Border. I would fall asleep at night, every night, listening to that album, and I wore it out. Literally, I had to buy a second album to have a good version of the music. And at that point, anytime I bought an album, I would play it, copy it to tape, and then I would play the tape till the tape wore out.
Oh yeah.
So that I'd save the album.
Yeah, Sharon Guy, Mama's home. Yep.
Hope everybody enjoyed that tangent. What a tangent.
Oh, we got goodies.
Oh, yes.
Baby, we have to share.
My favorite drink. It's not sponsored, so I have to cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
Is the initials DP?
Yep.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, not for his.
Mine
Not for
is PI.
I saw that.
Yeah, Country Road Cryptids is asking a question: do Bigfoots like music? Yes, they do.
Yeah, they like Merle Haggard.
But the only problem is we can't play music to the Bigfoot on a live stream on YouTube because
of
copyright hits.
Copyright infringements.
Unless it's our own music, but I haven't recorded a song in forever, so
I want to record a Toby Keith tribute album.
yeah, that would be awesome.
Now, I'm not a big country fan, but I like a lot of Toby Keith's music videos because the videos were hilarious.
I love his music videos.
Okay.
I mean, that good as I once was. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious.
Or a Toby Keith tribute album.
A lot of his songs have a lot of hilarious input.
You can come back if you want to.
He liked to make people laugh.
Yeah.
You know.
He was a comedian at heart.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's why he made Beer for My Horses.
In that in that video, a little too late at the end, where his wife is walking up the steps and out the door, and she turns around and goes, "It was a." I thought I was going to die laughing. It was just too good.
Yeah.
Here, see.
Oh, thank you.
She's back.
CRJ, did you think he put something on the seat to get you when you sit down?
I put a pillow there because this couch is too low.
Oh.
So,
Say hi, Everett.
huh? Hi, Everett.
He just got home.
Hi. Okay.
Yeah, Melissa.
Hello, Everett.
Oh, hello, Melissa. Oh my gosh. So I didn't see any fire trucks on the way home. I don't know how far they went south on the state highway. I just know that they left. And they came, I was like, I hope they're not coming up behind me. Because all I heard was, and I'm like, oh my God.
Well,
so everybody's safe and home, and I'm tired now. Can I go to night-night? I'm just teasing.
hopefully it's just something minor.
Well, like Harold and Connor said earlier, we're actually kind of still in a drought, so hopefully it wasn't too extravagant. I haven't heard anything on like Facebook or anything. I didn't check, so.
After the rain we had here, they lifted the burn ban, so
Cool.
and everything has exploded green. I mean, one day brown, next day green.
Oh yeah, yeah. The fields out here are nice and green, and just the farmers are going to have good crops. But they still consider us in a drought, and there is a lot of dry grass, a lot of dead dry grass.
Yep. And I don't think people realize how fast a fire can spread through an area like that, dry grass.
Right.
I mean, it is like I mean, it just travels so fast.
Right. And then here we have the cedar trees, and they're in large quantity, and those cedar trees go up
Like matchsticks.
Yeah.
Oh.
They we had those fires. What was it, like last month? And we lucked out. The fires stayed on the other side of the highway, and then south of us. But the places that got hit, it was horrible. You know, just all those cedar trees out in the wilderness, they just went up like nothing.
Yeah, the fires that swept through Logan County about a month ago.
Yeah.
It looked like a war zone.
Yeah.
Not even kidding.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I have friends that lost everything in those fires. So. Church friends.
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of them a while to recover from all that.
Yeah. Oh.
I wonder if it would work here. What we did in Mog's channel last night. I asked, where on earth is Miss Deal? Where is she hiding? And then she popped up.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't even know if Miss Dill is subscribed to us, but it would be cool to see her. I haven't seen her in forever. And then we had another obligation last night, so we didn't even get to see her, talk to her, or anything last night. So I was kind of sad.
Yeah.
But
that was the first time I've ever seen her pop up on a panel.
Oh, she actually popped up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
And got on camera.
Miss Dill. Oh wait. I don't know if it works.
That would be awesome if
it would be so cool. Yeah.
Yep.
It'd be awesome if anybody else in the chat would pop up.
Yeah.
If I can get on here and do this, y'all can get on here and do this.
That's what
Just
Jim would say.
But in order for y'all to do that, I got to put
Post the
the
link.
link.
Well,
Yeah.
strip that link, babe.
Do a little fishing, Harold. Throw that link out and see who nibbles.
Yeah.
Hey, is Michael
Now
Haywood
that
still
was
here?
funny. That was funny. Both of you doing the rod and reel thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, great minds do think alike.
And she was just a split second ahead of you, Harold.
Yeah. That's okay. Ladies first.
Smart man.
They say happy wife, happy life, right? Is that true?
Pretty much.
I don't know.
I don't like blanket statements, but rules of thumb, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. You'd have to ask the kids. All three of them are around somewhere.
Good song, by the way.
Yep.
Joe just said, if mommy ain't happy, nobody's happy. Is that a true statement, Cammy?
Hell yes.
That's a Tracy Bird song, if anybody didn't know.
Did you hear her respond? She said, hell yeah.
Sharon Guy popping up would be a nice surprise.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that would
but
be cool.
She might be already in her jammies.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't have to turn the camera on.
Even though I do love that picture she's got on.
Sharon Guy says, Miss Dill is a mess.
She.
Sharon had. Well, I guess I could go back to my live stream and I would be able to get to her channel from there. But I don't know. I'm not a mod in any of the channels that I've seen her in. So I didn't have the ability to check out her channel.
Oh, okay. Well, you're in here enough. You want to be a mod? If you're not. Is he?
6 1, half dozen the other. It's fine if you do. It's fine if you don't. I mean, some channels are a little more. I used to give out a mod to everybody, and then I learned. That that's not always the wisest thing to do.
Right.
And I don't mind anybody coming to one of my lives and posting their channel in chat. But when they post people that have never come to and never will come to my channel,
right?
I'm a little bit disagreeable with that.
Right.
Sharing Guy.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yes, give Jim a wrench. He looks good in blue.
Oh, the shirt that I was wearing this morning, I think I wore it in the live. Later on that day, Super Dave had on the exact same shirt.
That's funny.
Oh yeah.
That is funny.
I think I've gone on into somebody's live before and I had the exact same shirt and we're like, okay, let's not let that happen again.
The funniest same shirt situation. This one when I was dating when I was living in South Carolina. Her mom gave me a red and blue print shirt for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And a few years later, my girlfriend was shopping with her, and we found out, or I found out through her, that she had bought the exact same shirt for me for Christmas again. So I said, don't have her exchange it. I love the shirt. Having 2 of them is fantastic. I mean, they're good shirts. I like the pattern, but we're going to have a little fun with this. Come Christmas, when we got together, that's the shirt I wore. And I'm sitting there opening it up, and I'm holding up a brand new shirt exactly like the shirt I have on. And she asked me, I hope you like it. Will you wear it?
That's funny.
So I guess you had to be there.
Well, that is funny. I mean, the Christmas this last year was like the first Christmas that Harold had been at the house, and then Connor was home. It was his first Christmas home, and then Colton being here as well. And so to buy Christmas presents without nobody knowing what we were buying each other is very
Yep.
hard.
Yeah.
Because we all go shopping together. Yeah, it's kind of hard to buy Christmas presents with everybody looking at you. And it's hard.
When I did my grocery shopping
Or Christmas shopping?
or Christmas shopping, yeah, I had everybody go away from me except Dad.
So how did you buy Dad's without?
I just bought it right in front of him.
Mhm.
I just told him to. I swore him to secrecy. That's what I did. I just like, you better not tell Mom when I come. He was like, okay.
Yeah, I waited to get Connor's Christmas presents on a trip to the store without him along. So.
Yeah,
And then he has to go buy it with me along.
yeah, and I was like,
Me.
yeah,
Well,
well,
in case somebody's figured out, I'm a very curious person. I like to know things. And so as a child, I became a perfectionist and expert at unwrapping gifts without tearing wrapping paper and then putting them back together just the same way they were before I unwrapped them and found out what they were.
Who are we talking to, Mr. Duffy?
It's Jim's
It's
camera at
Jim
dawn.
Yeah, it's Jim's camera at dawn. And
Or AKA Mr. Wilson.
hi, Wolf Lady. Nice to see ya. Wilson. Castaway on TV.
Castaway's on TV right now.
That's awesome.
Funny. So now I'm a volleyball.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Apparently.
You have to. Yeah.
I do feel like I get batted around at times in life.
Don't we all?
I know I do.
Great movie though.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what movie I really want to watch? Sully with
Yeah.
Tom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Absolutely.
Hey Wolf Lady, good to see you.
So,
What was I going to say?
well, guys, I'm going to step down in the chat,
All right.
and well, hopefully somebody else will pop up, give them a chance. And really, people, it's easy. You can turn your camera off. Don't be afraid. The water's warm. Jump on in.
Don't be scared.
It was good seeing you, Jim.
Yes, thank you, Jim, for coming up here and keeping the boys company while I was gone.
Oh, no problem. Always great to see you guys. I'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
So yeah, the
Yeah.
trip to town was crazy.
Yeah.
When I got
bet.
to town, fire trucks went off, and I'm like, which way are they going?
Mhm.
But the funny thing is that when I was driving into town, I could smell smoke. I couldn't see or I didn't know where it was coming from, but I could smell it. So I have no idea.
Yeah.
I just hope everything is okay. So, or it's
Mhm.
wherever the fire trucks went. Yeah.
Yeah, because this fire spread quick.
Yep. And I don't know what else. And I bought the barbecue sauce.
Oh, yay.
Yeah. So for those who didn't know that Colton was making pulled pork, now we have barbecue sauce to go with it. And mac and cheese, right? We did make mac and cheese.
He said he was. So yeah, at 10 o'clock, I'm cutting the live off because we got to eat our dinner.
Yeah, it means he's starving.
Mhm.
Like I never feed him. Spare me. No, I'm just teasing.
Yeah, pulled pork.
I haven't eaten much in the last 2 days, so pulled pork sounds really good. I'll have it without bread though.
Mhm.
Wonder what pulled pork and cottage cheese would taste like. I'll let you
Pork
guys
and
know.
Cottage cheese.
Well, when you're trying not to eat bread and you don't want the macaroni and cheese because the carbs in the noodles, cottage cheese is the next best thing.
Wolf is asking if we had little earthquakes. Didn't feel nothing.
Today we always have little earthquakes with Connor walking around. Again, this is for entertainment purposes only.
No, but
No,
did
I
they
don't.
report? Did they report earthquakes up this way? I mean,
The past 2 days.
past 2 days, yeah. If we had any, they were so minuscule that they weren't noticeable.
Roughly which location, Wolf Lady? Oh yeah, I didn't know you were not feeling well, Wolf Lady. I hope you are feeling well. Thank you, Sharon, for that. So continued prayers for you, Wolf Lady.
Yeah.
You say that, Jim. They always, in the town that's south and east of us, they have big booms all the time, which is so weird. Because I follow it on Facebook. Did you hear that big boom on the west side, or did you hear that? Or so yeah, I hear. Just ironically, you said that. So it happens quite a bit.
Most of the booms we hear around here is the neighbor down the street shooting at the birds.
Oh, I was gonna thought maybe you were going to say Shane's pickup truck.
Well, that too, but no, that old guy down at the corner, he takes his 12 gauge out and shoots the birds.
That's not
Out of
very
his-
nice of him.
Well, he shoots at the tree, so
okay.
he's shooting rock salt is what he's doing.
Interesting.
Just scare the birds out.
Oh, hey, did you tell him what you caught on camera the other day?
What I caught on camera.
Yeah, the mockingbird.
Oh yeah, I got to make a video of it, but y'all, we were sitting in here in our living room, talking about O.C.S.T, and I had the door open, because I was going to go outside, and we were continuing talking about O.C.S.T, but there was a mockingbird outside the door, out in the tree that it always sits in, and it starts whistling O.C.S.T.
And he caught it on camera.
Yeah, caught it on camera.
You'll hear me say O.C.S.T, and then like 2 seconds, 3 seconds later, you'll hear the bird.
It kept doing it over and over and over.
Or whatever, however it whistled.
Yeah, whistling O.C.S.T.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
So, yeah. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, John.
And yes, oil fracking does cause
Caused a lot of tremors. Yeah.
just stocking up on barbecue sauce. Okay, folks. Good night. See you online again soon. Yeah, Country Roads Crypto. We're on live every Wednesday night at 8:00 Central. So check us out or come back some more.
Eastern.
Yeah, Jennifer, you're more than welcome to come back in here when we're on Wednesday nights. Check out our channel. Check out LIB, like I said, and Jim's Camera at Dawn. Modes and Stevie B on Mogi on Monster. But yeah, it's great to have you in here. Hope to see you again.
And welcome to Oklahoma, Boomer.
Sooner. Just for everybody's information. Oh shit.
You want over here, Bubba?
Yeah.
Come on. I'll
Yeah.
squish.
Oh my goodness. Squish. And just for everybody's informational purposes, I do have another girlfriend. And
Another girlfriend.
Or,
Ooh,
no.
Cass will be mad at you.
No, I was talking about her.
Just teasing.
Yes, Kat, or could you guys in the chat saw her as Kat. I call her my girlfriend. So I'm just making that.
Yeah, and he's the Bigfoot that has the tremors in my house. The earthquakes. Hey, Cam. I almost said it.
Hey, Cams.
Uncle John says hi.
Oh, you're trying to do Bunny ears on my girl. Oh, Edmund? That's where it was? We
Edmund,
didn't feel anything.
Oh. I thought
Yeah,
it
we
said
didn't.
Connor for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, it said, hey, Cammy.
All right. Peace out.
But yeah,
Love you guys. Keep squatching.
It's been listening to y'all's song. Oh, it's been listening to our song,
Mm-hmm.
O.C.S.T.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wouldn't doubt that. But so yeah, it was like did it for a long time the other day. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, Uncle John says shout out to you.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Go away, Mario. Never a dull moment in this house.
Hey, look, you could do the Mr. Wilson thing.
Yep. Oh, wait. It's over
There
here.
you go.
Even though it doesn't show up on the rest of the people's thing.
Uh huh.
So, To Kill a Mockingbird, great movie and book. Yes.
Yep.
But we don't want to kill the mockingbird because it was saying O.C.S.T. the other day. And believe it or not, I've read it and watched the movie for school.
I like the movie.
So it's very interesting.
Yep.
What else to do?
Everybody in chat, put down what you had for dinner tonight.
Oh, yeah. I haven't ate yet.
Yeah, make us hungry. Make us more hungry than we are.
I'm actually not that hungry.
I am.
Surprise. Hey, John, what did Terry make you for dinner? Or have you not ate yet? I know you eat late.
Melissa said slim chickens.
I thought it said slime. Slime chicken. I was like, what? Sorry, I saw it.
John said taco smell.
Ah, you'll regret that one later. Slim chickens and taco smell.
I never tried slim chickens yet. Went in there when I was doing DoorDash. Went in there and I didn't like the smell.
So it's
Sorry.
smelly chicken?
What?
Sorry. I don't know. I'm being silly.
Well, it's not a knock on slim chickens, but that restaurant smelled like they were burning their chicken.
Ew.
But yeah,
So kind of, never mind. I'm going to hush.
Hey, Mom, what was that barbecue place that we tried that one time?
When?
Wasn't it like Chicken Church or something like that? Not Church's Chicken, but something along that line. I don't remember.
Shit, Connor, I don't remember yesterday. Why are you asking me about something that happened a long time ago?
Because I thought you would have a good steel trap memory.
Oh, my
Melissa
goodness.
says must be a new diet. Terry only let him smell the food.
Oh, wow. It could be. You know, people do go on that type of diet.
Hamburger burrito. Ooh.
Hamburger burrito. Here we go. That's my kind. That's my kind of food.
Okay.
Hamburger burrito.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Sharon guy had.
Sharon, I just had cheese and mac and cheese and pulled pork.
Yep, that's what they're having.
And it was really good.
Yeah.
Don't make me even more hungry. I'm full now.
I went to the doctor yesterday, and they gave me a list of food, good foods to eat, and foods to stay away from. And I'm like looking at the foods to stay away from. I'm like,
No.
I'm just going to try to figure out what the hell you're supposed to eat for the next ever.
mm-hmm. Yeah, most of the food on the do not eat list is foods that I'm like.
He eats regularly.
Mhm.
That's sad.
Regularly.
That's sad.
But the list of foods that he can eat are all the nuts that he likes to eat. So walnuts and or not pistachios, but all the other kind.
Time to go nuts.
Already there.
He was already there.
Dirty grease.
Dirty grease.
I would be up a creek with no paddle on that list because the one of those foods that said do not eat was cottage cheese, and I'd say nope, sorry.
Doesn't mean I
Following this
can't
list.
eat the food. It just recommends that I don't eat it on a regular basis.
So he's going to starve. Not by me.
And I lost another pound. Woohoo!
Because I don't feed you, obviously.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. You can just have your almond milk and your grape nuts and you'd be satisfied.
I'm out of grape nuts.
Well, happy joy.
Yeah.
Actually, grape nuts, I found out, are really good in yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Which yogurt you cannot have. So it's all mine. It didn't say anything about not having protein powder, did it?
Well, that has to do with my heart doctor, and that's another story.
Yeah, but see, your gastro, whatever it's called, your gastro. Hey, Connor! Sharon said make you a pulled pork burrito. We don't have any tortillas.
Yeah, we don't have any tortillas. He's mad now.
He goes, if we had tortillas, he would have made a pulled pork burrito. Which can't keep tortillas in this house either.
Yeah. I do have my
Hold
pita
on.
bread though.
Jazz it up on toast, Jim
Hold on.
said.
Hold on.
What the heck?
Hold on. If I did, I would. Trust me. And I don't have pico de gallo either, which would go well with that.
Pico de gallo.
Mm-hmm.
You're making me hungry for pico de gallo. Now go away.
Dakota likes pico de gallo too.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, that's my best friend who lives up in Minnesota.
You need to get his butt on here. That'd be fun.
That would be funny.
I bet he's got a lot to say.
Oh, he'd probably just wait for me to go on there and just bullshit with me all night long.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I can't have bread.
That sucks. But you know what you can have?
Is rice on that list? Which I'm not a big fan of
rice.
So.
Rice is on the good food list.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, you're good. I was just coming in to tell Sharon if I could. If I did, I
I'm
would.
supposed to eat brown rice.
Oh my god. Hey, Alfie,
If I had the list in front of me right now, I'd name off the stuff. But
That's all right because.
I like Alfie. He's pretty cool.
But the list of foods that he ain't supposed to eat kind of outweighed the food that he is supposed to eat, which is really sucky because the food that he eats on a regular was on the do not eat list.
I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna stop eating my homemade pizza. I'm not gonna.
Which we haven't made in
Right.
forever.
Yes,
And if-
I make good pizza.
Yes, he does. He also makes good breakfast sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only two things he actually cooks once in a while. Oh, I'm teasing. I better watch it. I might get kicked out of my own show. He'd be doing it solo. Jim, what did you have for dinner? Did you say? Hi, Patty. Oh, wow.
Hey, Patty.
It's a Milam show tonight.
Well, that's
Well, it's all brothers and sisters on the show, pretty much. Patty, John, you, Everett, and Melissa. Hi, family.
yeah. We have
You're super quiet.
about how many minutes left? 13 minutes. Anybody else want to hop up here in the chat for the last 10 or so minutes? The link's in the chat. You don't have to show your face. You can turn the camera off.
Hi, Stu. You
Bye bye,
can
Stu.
eat banza bread noodles on keto. They are made from chickpeas.
See, that's not my sister. That's somebody else.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
But hey, Patty.
Sorry.
Yeah, I have a sister named Patty Frew.
I'm sorry. Anyway, believe it or not, hummus was on his list of not to eat with garlic.
Yeah, hummus with garlic. I can eat any other kind of hummus, but no hummus with garlic. And it says no garlic for me. I'm like,
Hi, Tim. How are you?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, good name. Yep.
That's why it threw me off. Sorry about that, Patty. But welcome to the show. You're from Pennsylvania. What part of Pennsylvania, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to say what town, but
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch Mike's Boots on the Ground,
a
Abnormal
little bit later.
Investigations.
Everything go okay over there? Since we didn't make it, Tim? I know you were in there.
We
earlier.
saw the daylight one, watching that, but
Yeah.
I had to get ready. We had to get ready for our show.
But we're glad you're here. Hi, Jess.
Yep.
Nice to see you again. Welcome in.
Jess.
For all those coming from AI Mike's show, we're still kicking it. We asked everybody what they had for dinner.
He made
That's
it
what we
out
did.
alive, she said. Good.
Awesome.
Good.
Was it creepy like last time?
Yeah, was it creepy like the last one?
Hopefully he'll come up. Well, I'm assuming he's Lake Erie. Okay. Awesome.
Sharon guy says she didn't get a notification.
Ooh. Ooh, there's a bug on my computer. Ew, go away. Ew.
It's a water bug.
Sorry. It's always creepy. What was I gonna say? Well, that's cool. We're glad that you're here, Patty.
Yeah.
Never been to Pennsylvania. It's on my wish list, my bucket list, or whatever.
But yeah, there's some good Bigfoot action in Pennsylvania. Got a buddy that has a channel. He does his investigating in southern Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have done it in both channels. I like to know how you do that. I can't switch from one channel to another channel on my phone. So I don't know how that would work. But
yeah, Patty, you definitely
cool.
have Bigfoot in Pennsylvania.
Yes.
There's no doubt there's Bigfoot there. I've seen some of the pictures my buddy has taken. And it's just everything is right for that, because right next door in Ohio there are Bigfoot. They're all over that area. So
you're just a big multitasker there, Sharon.
If you haven't run into any evidence up there yet, you definitely will.
Oh wow. It wasn't. Oh, Jess, I'm sorry. I was going to say it wasn't bad with the trolls, but we were missing one like to make it 100. I blame you. Oh, what?
Oh,
we're gonna go have to like it.
I did. I liked it.
Wait.
Oh wait, not the night one. No, yeah, you gotta blame us. But
yeah, blame us. So that's Ohio, good for Bigfoot. Yeah. Just like Oklahoma, just like Maine. Just like-
every state in the union has Bigfoot. Even up into Canada, even down into Mexico, believe it or not.
but they say call it something different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they call it something different, but there's many different breeds of Bigfoot that all over the world. You just got to get out there and take pictures and video and
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
good spot, very good spot.
Hi, Emmy. Nice to see you.
Hey, Emmy.
Welcome in. I have to.
Better late than never.
Be nice. We love all the people that come from
Yeah.
AI Mike. Show.
Got a water bug flying around.
No, I don't even know what it was. It wasn't a water bug. It was like a little bitty bug. We knew what you meant, Sharon.
Yeah.
That's funny. What was I gonna say? I don't know.
For those of you that have just come into our show, into the chat, like Patty, we're on every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Central. Just click that notification bell if you want to come back every week, and it'll notify you when we're coming on.
We actually did not have a topic tonight. Sometimes we
Right.
do. Sometimes it's open mic, like this, whatever pops into your head type of thing. So,
just if you want to come on and talk, hit the link when I post it, and
back to
then
the chat, baby, please.
and then you can
Thank you.
pop up here. You don't have to have the camera on to be up here. As long as we can still hear your voice, everything's good.
Or you can be like Wilson from Home Improvement and go like this,
Yeah, you can hide half your face.
like Jim was earlier.
Patty says, I've had Bigfoot pass by my house, kind of like a corridor, but they got wise to me watching and listening, so they moved their trail. I'll find it again. Actually, be patient. They more than likely went away for a reason, and more than likely they will be back. We have a resident Bigfoot that comes around our house, more than one actually. They come and go as they please. Of course, we don't live too far from a river, and there's all kinds of farms around here, so they've got plenty of places to go, but they choose to hang out in our backyard a lot. So just because you don't see them for a little bit doesn't mean they're gone. They just have other places to go. They have to forage for food. So if you don't see them for a little bit, it doesn't mean they're not going to be there. So if you got cameras to catch them, put the cameras up. Not every single Bigfoot will avoid a camera. They're not dumb. They know what those things are for, but some of them, that there are cases where Bigfoot just doesn't care. They know that if they turn away from the camera or they don't go directly into the camera, they're not going to be seen very well. So, but even if you just get a glimpse of a Bigfoot, that's a big thing. It's a very big thing to just get a glimpse of a Bigfoot. You've accomplished a lot if you just get just the tiniest glimpse. It's not for fame. You're doing it for fame, you're in the wrong profession.
Yeah, because it's hard to catch them for real.
But if you're doing it because of the love for the creature, um, and just for the excitement of it, then yeah, it's a good thing.
I was going to say, Emmy, it's okay, hon. We knew that he had boots on the ground tonight. And we're glad that you're here. We are so happy you guys came in after after his boots on the ground tonight. So we appreciate it, most definitely. And
yeah,
and that's cool, Patty. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's awesome. Pennsylvania Bigfoot Project. I don't know much about her, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, I've heard of the name. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, Jess. That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys, we got a couple minutes left.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like I said, I don't want to stay over too long because I'm hungry.
Pat, and he was on for 3 hours last night with Justin, Mike, and Justin. So, and I had to bow out early because I was tired as hell. So, anyway, but we just want to let you guys know that we appreciate every one of you guys, and your guys are such a blessing because without you, we couldn't be here doing this.
Yeah.
So, just remember to be kind, and the kindness will come back to you 100%.
I really wasn't expecting this many people in the live tonight, but awesome to see y'all in here. Like she said, we really appreciate y'all. We appreciate the O.C.S.T. family.
Yes, we do.
And we hope to see y'all again next week. Some of you will probably see before that, but
yes,
yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. And,
I had to say bye to Griff. Griff came in.
Oh, Griff! Hey, Griff.
We're sorry, but we're gonna go eat dinner.
Yeah, we got to get off here. And
we
go
love
eat
all
dinner.
y'all. We do.
But yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Next Wednesday, 8:00 Central, 8 p.m. Central. And till then.
Oh, my turn. Keep squatching, everybody. See you later.
Right. Good night, everyone.
In the woods where shadows play, legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Robin howls beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. Oh, O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown things with a haunting sound. Empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled